Good morning and welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show where we take you to the top trending stories of what is happening in and around the city. I am Simran.
And I'm Sheikh. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, and today's stories are Safa station in Dubai Metro's red line to be renamed.
And cars have been impounded for performing stunts during the rain.
And Dubai drivers lost around 22 hours in traffic in 2022.
And His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed honored for his efforts with the immortization plan.
Yes, all of that we'll be getting into shortly, but Shahir, boy, oh boy, have I missed you guys.
We've missed you too. The public has missed you. The office has missed you. It's not the same without the Simi G vibes.
Love that. Love hearing that early in the morning.
Right?
But I have encountered such dreadful incidents in my 3 days of travel that it's really shaken me. Because you would think after COVID, people would just be all that much more hygienic.
Yeah, one would think.
All that more hygienic, yeah, but
Okay.
they're just not. Like, people have forgotten all about, like, hygiene. It's like, during COVID, you would keep your distance, wear your mask, sanitize your hands, wash your hands. But now, it's like, everything's out the window.
What did you encounter that's so traumatic? I get that you're a clean freak. I am too. Most people are, but some people just aren't. So what did you witness during your 3-day endeavor?
Okay, people on flights. Just basics, right? Like,
oh, they're the worst to begin with.
No, anywhere now. Like, even if you take the metro, like, you just see people using the washroom, using the toilets. Firstly, not flushing. Secondly, not washing their hands. Like, why are we still on this? How are we still on this?
Okay, no, well, not flushing is one thing. That's a human rights violation. Completely wrong, unacceptable. We will not stand for that.
No.
But not washing your hands, you just have problems.
Literally.
Like, why wouldn't you want your hands clean after using the bathroom? It's not even, okay, even if you're being selfish about it, okay, and you don't care who you touch or what happens after you don't wash your hands, for you to go and use the bathroom, not wash your hands and get out after you've touched the door, the flush,
the shut off, whatever you've used, like, just wash your hands for the love of God.
If you haven't eaten yet, if you're gonna eat after that, that's just, now, you're just nasty.
God, honestly, and the stuff I've been researching, like, the percentage of people who don't wash their hands up, because it just really disgusted me. I saw way too many, like, just way too many in the airport, on the way to the airport, coming back from the airport. I'm just like, whoa, like, all I'm seeing is people using these.
I'm twitching. It grosses me out.
Right, and apparently, like, when you flush, all this like. Stuff comes out on your face.
We had this conversation in this is too gross, too soon, too early.
What is it called? Like the
particles.
Particles. Like when you flush the toilet. Okay.
There's a 2-meter radius around you where the water sprinkles all over.
Splashes. Yeah, you
so
can't
you need to put the toilet seat down.
Yes.
Yes,
and
but
tiny particles. So you.
Gross. So gross. There's these UV lights that show where the particles go. And I'm just paranoid about, like, we had this conversation literally in the office yesterday, me with my cousin 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Put the toilet seat down, because you have your toothbrush, you have your towels, you have everything. It's not good for you.
It is disgusting. So whatever is there in that toilet, literally, like, those particles come up in the air, and it's just like a fountain every time you flush. So the best remedy to this is, like, close the lid and flush. Or like that if you go to a public bathroom, right? And it's like you need to flush before using it.
Yeah.
You have to close the lid. It's like you have to. This is just
using the toilet's not easy. Public service announcement: close the lid
before using.
Yeah. So you're all good.
Okay. Other things: people putting their luggage on the bed.
I don't think people are aware of how dirty that is. I think that's where it comes from. Like, they don't acknowledge that they've been dragging it through countries, and then it's going through the baggage,
the belts, and all of the transportation.
And then people are throwing, and what if it falls outside? Like, they don't take into consideration how far their luggage has gone with them. And in a rougher circumstances, more so than anything.
Yeah.
But what gets me so badly, the people who, like, take off their shoes in airplanes, socks or no socks. Why? Like, why? This flight's hard enough as it is. I don't need to see your nasty, crusty feet.
See it, smell it.
Oh my God.
Deal with it.
And there's barely any ventilation. There's barely any ventilation. in the airplane anyway.
That's when you just hope the masks fall down and save you.
Yeah, literally. Or if there was a request button for you to get the mask down, that would be great.
A request button, change your seat. Request button, change the passenger seat. Like anything.
Or the people that have panic attacks, they're the people that I feel sorry for.
Yeah.
Not hygiene related, I just feel bad for them.
Yeah,
My friend, she flew here over the weekend.
Okay.
She fainted on the airplane. It's not funny, because it kept going in circles.
The flight kept going in circles?
Yeah, because it was raining that day, so they were meant to land, but they took off again, and they kept going in circles, just because like weather conditions. And
they were meant to land, so they landed and they took off again?
No, they were like mid-landing, and then they took off again, and then it happened a few times. So she panicked so much that she fainted.
Oh no, that is so scary for like cabin crew members to deal with.
Yeah, but funny for me to talk about.
Oh God, Shahir. Speaking of funny things that people are laughing about, crying about, and are just like hysterical about right now is Al Safa station on Dubai Metro's Red Line being renamed. So, Noor Bank Metro Station turned Al Safa Metro Station has undergone yet another name change and now has been rebranded as On Passive Metro Station, and the Roads and Transport Authority granted the naming rights for the station to the AI technology company for 10 years.
The renaming process will be completed by March, and the new name reflecting on indoor and outdoor signatures, along with the RTA smart system. On the onboards, you know what I'm talking about, the
audio announcements.
Audio announcements.
So the CEO of RTA's rail agency said, through partnering with OnPassive, RTA is keen to showcase the high profile of Dubai as a city that appeals to international investments and matches the aspirations of entrepreneurs seeking to enhance their presence and competitiveness in the emirate. So that is basically what happened there for the name changes. Now, if you go onto our Instagram and see the post that we put up for this news announcement, people are just not happy with the name change. It's just like, honestly, change the names as much as you want, but at least have for example, the area, like Al-Qu's powered by, Al-Qu's sponsored by.
That's the thing, it gets confusing.
So confusing.
You go like, can we go to meet me at the station, Cherry Drop? Someone's gonna go like, what's Cherry Drop?
Yeah.
Oh, it was this 5 years ago. Like, it does get confusing. That makes so much sense for it to be powered by.
Or sponsored by.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. It's like you have the name, but like at least have the area, because for tourists coming in, it is the most confusing thing. It's like you know which area you want to go to, but the metro station is named something completely different. So it's just like, whoa. Like, you're just lost.
I can't do metro stations in general. Like, it's confusing for me. It's way too confusing. And like you said, for tourists especially, it will be the most confusing.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the name change just because like it spices things up. Like, why not? But it does make sense to have it powered by or sponsored by, just because it gives that consistency and clarity as to where you're going.
Or at least have the area, written somewhere below the name. It doesn't even need to be sponsored by, powered by anything. Just like have the area name somewhere in like smaller letters, so people are not confused when they're traveling. They're just like, okay, we don't, there's no heads, tails. It's just a very random name. It should have, the area should be there. And people in the comments, if you guys want a good dose of entertainment, just jump into the comments of the post. Someone is like, soon my own name will be changed. I don't even remember it being Al Safa. What happened to Noor Bank? Yeah, so it's just like,
please stop confusing us.
Yeah. I mean, it is, of course, like these are great initiatives. It's great for, what do you say?
It helps with brand recognition.
Exactly.
It helps, like, from a company's point of view, it makes complete sense why that's something that, like,
it's a great marketing technique.
Literally, it's consistent marketing for them.
Yeah.
It helps with brand recognition. People are gonna know of your company now. Like, now people know this AI company, when AI, especially in the last month, just to hear how much people have been speaking of AI and how much people are using it now. Not that I am, but it's just like it's taking us into the future in that sense, and it's good for the company. But the people may be confused.
But 100%, like you said, that's so true. Like AI, you hear AI, but you don't really know the companies behind it. And now you know OnPassive is one of the biggest companies that are dealing with artificial intelligence technology, right? And now we know this because of the Metro name change. However, for like the common person, it's just like, you know, have some kind of footing as to where we are stepping out.
But I'm the type of person that if I see a name and I'm not familiar with the brand and it's not a sign that big and it's to the point where a metro station was changed, I will still go out of my way to go on Google and type that company name just to figure out what it's about. So like it does work.
Yeah.
But it also confuses people.
Then that's great endorsement for the company, of course.
Sure. You know what's not great? People whose cars have been impounded for performing stunts during the rain that took place a few days ago. So 90 vehicles were impounded by the Dubai police after catching the drivers performing stunts during the unstable rainy weather over the weekend in the Al Ruwaya area. The drivers were referred to the judicial authorities to face legal action.
So Major General Saif Muhair Al-Mansouri, Director of the General Traffic Department, has warned of strict action against motorists who drive recklessly and endanger the lives of other road users. So, I mean, it just goes without saying, if people are annoyed about this news, it just goes to show a lot about your driving and how reckless you're on the road.
100%. It says more about you than about the news itself.
Yeah.
It's selfish. And like, to those people caught, that'll get you. Because it's not like you can be selfish about it in the desert and like do wheelies or whatever. Wheelies are for motorbikes. Do like drifting and all that. Do in the desert. You probably get stuck, you know? Wheelies are when you... Okay. But you're putting other people's lives in danger.
Yeah.
And that's the selfish part. And that's the inconsiderate part. And that's the dangerous part.
For sure, like people thinking that they'll still get away with tailgating when it's raining and it's so slippery and it's flooded in some areas and cars are anyway panicking and they're keeping a safe distance. Like you still have those who want to show off. Who want to like, you know, just press on the accelerate, have that popcorn sound coming out even in the rain.
The popcorn sound.
Overtake, show off. It's just like, calm down.
Truth be told, during the rain, when I was literally in like the worst part of the rain, like when it was heavy.
Yeah.
Everyone was super safe.
Yeah.
So I didn't see any of that. But to the people that did do that, it's just good that there
are repercussions for this. Because you're endangering not only yourself and the passengers in your car, but you're endangering everyone around you. And that is so uncalled for. So it's great that, you know, authorities are clamping down on this and they're like, oh no, we're not going to have this. And we're going to set an example for others who are even thinking of attempting this, you know, the next time when there is like foul weather.
Yeah, exactly. And with cars especially, it's a domino effect, you know? Like, that's the worst part about car crashes. It can impact the next 10 cars down.
Exactly, like, so true.
Yeah.
And the traffic it can cause.
The traffic was bad.
Speaking of which, Dubai drivers lost around 22 hours in traffic last year.
That was a good segue. And that was a good pun. Segue, pun, traffic. Okay.
So Dubai has fairly bad traffic, as we all know, but maybe not in the grand scheme of things. Now, 2022 Global Traffic Scorecard report released by Ernex Inc. really put things into perspective. Now, Dubai drivers lost on average 22 hours in traffic, the highest in the UAE last year.
Dubai has earned also 919 congestion rank worldwide in AD. And AD came in number 991. Who earned the number 1 spot? London. Drivers lost a whopping 156 hours in traffic in 2022.
Wow. So while the time lost sitting in traffic in Dubai is greater, Abu Dhabi's traffic increased by 71% compared to 2021. Now, which Emirates sat the least in traffic? Well, that was Al Quwain. There you go. If you want to go to a Emirate with barely any traffic, Al Quwain is the one to head to. Now, while the report seems solid enough, you can poke a few holes in the study. The report seemingly takes into account all countries, but it does not take into account for Lebanon, India, and Egypt, to name a few.
And although Dubai traffic seems to be getting worse, things will turn around soon. The Ministry of Energy and Infrastructure announced a 5 billion dirham road plan to reduce traffic congestion by undertaking projects to develop and upgrade federal roads.
So, where there is a problem, Dubai is out with a solution, as always.
Yet again.
You know, that's
a big number. In the billions.
Yeah.
And look at the roads. Genuinely, The UAE has Dubai specifically has the most beautiful roads ever. Like it seems complex, but it's created in such a beautiful way.
Yeah.
But it's smooth at the same time. Like it all makes sense. Like when I first came here, didn't start driving, I was like, this is really confusing. But once I did start driving, I was like, this is very smart.
Yeah.
And when I was in London, the traffic was so bad. You pay like 200 dirhams for a 10-minute ride when you take an Uber. The traffic was really, really bad. And every time someone mentions traffic here, I'm like, this isn't even bad. Like our roads are bigger, there's more space.
So
it's
true.
thought of, you know.
Very true. Like when you compare the traffic to other countries, it's really not that bad. But
it isn't.
I mean, from statistics, maybe it is somewhere here or there. But like the roads here, the infrastructure is amazing. Like you said, was confusing for you. I would say like once you start driving, if you start learning and driving in Dubai and you move anywhere else in the world, it gets confusing for you there because it's just like it's not like a lane to come and a lane to go. It's just like one lane, you know, like you just have to figure your way, and if you survive, it's your luck.
And then like England especially, the roads are so confusing. But also one thing that does play a role into it is that this is a new city.
Yeah.
So it was built with like 100 years into consideration and with thought in it. Like places like London, you have these old towns that then just got bigger and bigger and bigger. So the roads were never put there in the first place. Exactly.
And you can't do anything about it because you have like, you know, residents and properties on both the sides. So you can't even expand the road. So you just have like narrow roadways.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
like cars drive so close to each other. It's really, really weird.
Yeah, and once once you get a taste of Dubai roads, you just don't want to drive anywhere else because it's so smooth. It's
a vibe. It's just a vibe driving in Dubai. Like,
that's why people are so prone to speeding, you know, because it's just like a very smooth, hassle-free drive.
Yeah, although they still shouldn't.
Yeah,
but like,
of course not.
We get where you're coming from, but still, you should know better.
Yeah, and one big takeaway from this piece of news is that, you know, when the city especially knows there's an issue, like for example, there's heavy traffic on Hessa Road, there is always, you know, like RTA do work on solutions. They are always like, you know, their eyes are out, like what's happening here, what's happening there, where's the congestion, how can they fix it? So one big takeaway is like solutions, not problems.
Yep. So solutions not problem is something that we say a lot
in the office.
And someone's come up with the SNP. So like, check out the SNP. Like every time someone says something, it's like check out the SNP. You should make it more of a thing. It makes it seem like there's a document.
It's like if you have a problem, what is the countering solution for that? You know.
Read the SNP.
SNP is wow.
And the SNP doesn't really exist, but you're the SNP.
It just makes things so efficient.
It does.
Yeah.
It does, and it gets your mind thinking. Moving on, so His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed was honored for his efforts in the Emiratization plan. So Deputy Prime Minister and Ministry of the Presidential Court was honored by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, leader of Dubai, for his efforts towards the Emiratization plan.
Now, Sheikh Mansour chaired the night's meeting along with Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation.
There are now more than 50,000 Emiratis working in the private sector, with 28,700 having joined since the launch of the Nafis program. The number of Emiratis in the private sector increased by 70% in just 2020 alone.
And this is all thanks to the government's clampdown, like their rigorous pressing on companies. Like this is the quota, you have to meet it. If not, there are heavy fines, heavy penalties, and this is how you really move the citizens forward.
Yeah, exactly. It also has that whole inclusion of, like, in this company, there's so many nationalities, and programs like this just bring more. That brings more diversity, different types of thinking, and it's good for the Emiratis in general because it's putting them out in job roles that they wouldn't necessarily traditionally go. It's the same with Oman. Oman's also trying to do the whole Omanitization plan. And to see what the outcome is, it's amazing.
And with more MNCs coming into the country, you would think that when the recruitment process happens, it's going to leave Emiratis out. It's going to just look to hire expats and residents, not citizens per se. So this is just a push in like, no, MNCs also coming in have to make sure that the Emirati quota is filled. So this is, like a great initiative for citizens.
Yeah, the Nafis program in general, there's a lot that goes to it, including training and making sure that the right type of education qualifications are put in place for the Emiratis.
Yeah.
I read on it a while back, and just to see how rigorous and how much thought went into it was just great. Like, it really, really does seem like it was planned way in advance and with so much thought put to it.
True, and like we know that the number of expats just keeps growing and growing in the country. So with that, like, obviously you have to protect your own. You have to make sure your own, what's the word? They not level up, but like thrive as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to make sure your own thrive. So just what the leadership is doing and the government is doing for the citizens, it's a great, it's
a great way for people coming in to keep coming in, but at the same time having thought and care to the people of the country at the same time.
And it sets an example for other countries as well, like seeing how the UAE is taking care of expats as well as its citizens.
Exactly.
Other countries can take a page from their book as well, and just roll out such initiatives to make sure like all around people are taken care of.
Yeah, well said, Suniji. Well said.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Sure, after your question, should we do Shahir shout-out?
Well, I was going to ask if you want to do Arabic word of the day, but I
think that's the Casey and I thing.
Just really want to be a part of it. Okay, let's get started with the shout. Oh my god.
Okay, I give you the names.
Okay.
Okay, let's go for Thomas.
Thomas, good morning. How's it going? Waves back to you. Thomas sent waves.
Let's go for Amal.
Amal, my cousin's name's Amel. I think it's the same name. Beautiful name. It means hope. Did you know that?
Oh, wow. No, I didn't know.
There's your Arabic word of the day.
Okay, another one you might give some meaning to Golden Grace.
Golden Grace? I love a good alliteration on your Instagram name.
Okay, Fitzy Richard.
Hey, Fitzy Richard, how's it going? Is he back there?
He's like, welcome back, Simran. Oh my god, thank you.
I don't see. Are you sure you're not making that up? I don't see.
He never said welcome back, Shahir, when you came back. That says a lot, no?
Because we have a talk outside, catch up, we have coffee together, and just catch up like great friends.
Cynthia.
Cynthia, how's it going? Good morning. Have an amazing day ahead of you. Only one day away until the weekend.
Okay, Wiz.
Wiz? Hey, where are these names? I'm trying to keep up with them so I know what they're saying. Good morning to you. Have a good day and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Lesha.
Lesha. That's a cool name. That's actually a really cool name.
Lesha, right?
Lesha, where are you from? I want to know more about the beautiful name.
Zaydani says smoochie to Shahir.
Thanks, Zaydani. Smoochie back to you. Good morning, Amy.
And good morning. Amy, shout out, and Faida, shout out.
Amy and Faida, both of you deserve nothing but the best today. Look at her. She's smiling.
Look at she just brings a smile on everyone's face on a Thursday morning.
It's a lot of pressure trying to make so many people happy.
Shahir's shout-outs are the best.
Stop.
No, it's the best. Like, I don't
you
know
deserve a shout-out every hour on the hour just for being you. There. Let's not leave Simran now. Amy's like, what is going on? And that is all the time we have for you today. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Adi.
We have Sushant, we have Prateek, we have so many people joining for your shout-outs.
Good morning, everyone. Have the best day ever. That's it from me and Simran today. Simran's finally back. We'll be back with you same time, same place.
Same place tomorrow.
Same place tomorrow. Stay safe and wash your hands.
That was a good outro.
This show is brought to you by the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it.